Hi everyone, hope you all are good. Start with grade 9 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 maths and then click on your lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter measurement. And the lessons we're going to cover today are minimum and maximum area and volume, percent error and volume, percent error, and then we'll final test. So here I am on grade 9 maths. The lesson and the lesson we're going to the first lesson, that is maximum and minimum area and volume. So let's just start with the first lesson. Okay, the rectangular prism below is labeled with measured dimensions. Taking measurement error into account, what is the minimum and maximum possible volumes? So we have to calculate the maximum and minimum possible volumes. Got it? Okay, so you want to minimum and maximum volume, taking measurements error into account. First, find the greatest possible error. Each measurement was made to the nearest whole foot. So the greatest possible error is half of 1 foot, which is 0.5, because all the values are whole numbers. Got it? So in case of whole numbers, you have to uh, subtract the greatest half of greatest possible error. The greatest possible error is a whole number. Got it? So it would be then the greatest, the maximum possible volume is then 0.5. So to find the maximum possible volume, add the greatest possible error to each measurement. So to calculate the maximum possible error, you have to add 0.5. Got it? So it would be 8 plus 0.5, 11 plus 0.5. Then you have 18 plus 0.5. Got it? So all the volumes, all the measurements, you have 10 times 8 times 5, you have to multiply them. Got it? So you have to calculate the same way. You have to calculate the minimum possible volume. So the volume is same 0.5. You can just subtract 0.5. Got it? From each value, then you have to multiply them. Got it? That means the minimum error is this one and the maximum error is this one. Got it? So to find the minimum volume, subtract the greatest possible error from each measurement before calculating. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Let's start with the first one. Okay. Okay, the first one is the rectangle below is labeled with its measured dimensions. The taking measurement error into account with the minimum and maximum possible area. Got it? So the area of the rectangular shape is length time width. Got it? Okay, the area of the rectangular is length time width. Got it? Now calculate the maximum area. It would be equals L max time plus W max. So you can see all the measurements are the whole numbers, 14 and 16. Got it? So you have to add half of the 1 inch. So half of the 1 inch is 0.5. So for the maximum possible area, you have to add 0.5 to both the values. Got it? It would be 14 times 6. It would be 14 plus 0.5 and 16 plus 0.5. Got it? So this is 14.5 times 16.5. Just multiply them and let's see the answer. It would be 14.5 and plus 16.5. So it is 31. That means the maximum area is 31. Same way you have to calculate the minimum area. Got it? Oh, sorry, I added them. 14.5 times 16.5. 14.5 times 16.5. That is 239.25. Got it? Okay, now you have to calculate the same way you have to calculate the minimum area. So for the minimum area, you have to subtract 0.5 from both the values. Got it? It would be 14 minus 0.5 and then 16 minus 0.5. Got it? So 14 minus 0.5 is 13.5 and 16 minus 0.5 is 15.5. So just multiply and you'll get the minimum area. Got it? Just multiply 13.5 times 15.5. It is 209.25. Got it? 209.25. Got it? That means the maximum area is 239 and the minimum is 205. 209.5. So that means the first option is the correct option. Got it? Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is the rectangular prism is labeled with its measured dimensions, taking measurement error into account. What are the minimum and maximum possible volumes? So the volume of the prism is length time width time height. Okay, it would be A equals length time width time height. So for the maximum area, you have to do length plus 0.5, width plus 0.5 and height plus 0.5. Got it? Okay. 18, 10 and 8. The values are, the dimensions are 18, 10 and 8. It would be 18, 10 and 8. Got it? It would be 18.5 times 10.5 times 8.5. Got it? Just add up all the values. It would be, wait, let me just check. It is 18.5 times 10.5 times 8.5. That would be 1651.125. It is 161.125, I think. Okay, now you have to calculate the minimum area. Same way, you have to subtract 0.5. Got it? So 18 minus 0.5 is 17.5. 10 minus 0.5 is 9.5. And 8 minus 0.5 is, just multiply all the values and you'll get your answer. Got it? Wait, let me do 17.5 times 9.5 times 7. That would be 163.75. So that would be 1163.75. Got it? So you have the maximum area as well, and we have the minimum area. That would be 111611.25 Option number one is the correct option. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is percent error area and volume. Okay, so the rectangle below is labeled with its measured dimensions, taking measurement error into account. What is the percent error in or its calculated area? So you have to calculate the area. The area is length time width. You have to do the same thing like we did for the lesson we just completed. Got it? You have to calculate the area. Area is length time width. You have to do 13 times 15 for the minimum and maximum area. You have to calculate area max. That would be length time width. Area is a whole number. Add 0.5 and multiply them. For the minimum area, subtract the 0.5 and multiply them. Now you have to find the greater difference in area. Got it? So the greater difference in area can be calculated by the, like, you have to calculate the difference using a minimum area, then just subtract the difference using maximum area. Got it? So then calculate the percent error. Percent error you can calculate is percent error in area equals the greatest possible error divided by the measured error. Like greatest possible error is 14.25 and the measured error is, and the other one is 195. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, the rectangle below is labeled with its measured dimension, taking measurement into account. What is the percent error in its calculated area? Okay, so you have to calculate the area. The area is length time. So first calculate the measured area. Got it? It would be A equals area measured. It would be length time width. Got it? So the length is 19 times 3. Got it? So it would be 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 3, 3 times 1 is 3 and 5, 57. Got it? Okay, now you have to calculate the area maximum. Got it? So all the values are the whole numbers. You just have to add 0.5. It would be 19 plus 0.5 and 3 plus 0.5. So it is 19.5 and times 3.5. You can just multiply. So it is okay, 19.5 times 3.5, that is 68.25. Same way you have to calculate the area minimum. For the minimum area you have to subtract 0.5. It would be 19 minus 0.5 and 3 minus 0.5. 19 minus 0.5 is 18.5 and 0.5 is 2.5. So just multiply them. Got it? It would be 19.5 times 2.5. It would be 46.25. Got it? So we have done with area measured, area maximum and area. Now you have to calculate the difference between the areas. Got it? Just subtract area max minus the area measured. Got it? It would be 68.5 minus, here you have 68.5, here you have 57. Okay, so just subtract, it would be 68.5 minus 57. That is 11.5. Now you can subtract area maximum minus area minimum. So it would be 68.5 minus 46.25. Got it? So it is 68.5 minus 46.25. That would be 22.25. Okay, let me see what you have to calculate the taking measurement into account. What is the percent error? It's error in its calculated area. You have to calculate the percent error. So for the percent error, what you have to do, wait, hold on. So for the percent area, okay, so for to calculate the percent area, you have to do greatest possible error in area divided by the measured error. Got it? You have to subtract area max minus area measured. Area measured minus minimum, sorry. Area measured minus minimum, not the 57 minus. Okay, so this is 57 minus minimum is 46.25. Got it? So let me just subtract it is 57 minus 46.25. It is 10.75. Got it? So that means it is 10.75. Okay, so you have to calculate the percent error. What you have to do, you have to calculate the greatest possible error in area divided by the measured area. So the greatest possible error is 11.5 divided by 57. So 11.5 divided by 57 is 11.5 divided by 57. It is 20.1. It is 20.1. Let's see. Why I got 20.1? It is 19.7. Wait, let me see. Something is wrong with the solution, I think. Let me see what is the problem with the question. Okay, let's just match all the values. 19 times 3 is 57. Then we have 57, 68.25. Then we have 46.25. Got it? Okay, so we have 10.75 and 11.10.75. Okay, yes, we have the same values. Okay, so 11.25 divided by 57. Okay, 11.25 divided by 57, it would be, okay, just a difference between a point, it would be 11.25. Got it? Not 11.5. So let me just divide 11.25 divided by 57. 11.25 divided by 57, it is 19.7. Got it? So that means the greatest possible error is 19.7%. Got it? It would be 19.7%. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is percent error. Okay, let's start with the first example. What is the percent error of a measurement of 2 liters? You have to calculate the percent error of 2 liters. So first find the greatest possible error. The measurement of 2 liters was made to the nearest whole liter. So the greatest possible error in half is half of 1 liter, that would be 0.5 liters. Got it? So the percent error equals greatest possible error divided by the measurement. It would be 0.5 divided by 2. So 0.5 divided by 2 equals 0.25. So it would be then 25%. Got it? Okay, the next one is, okay, let's just start with the questions. Okay, what is the percent error for a measurement of 5 yards? So you have to calculate the percent error of the 5 yards. So 5 yard is the whole number. So that means the greatest possible error is half of the yard. So half of the 1 yard is 0.5. Got it? So it would be 0.5. Greatest possible error is 0.5. Got it? That is half of the 1 yard. That would be 0.5. Okay, now you have to calculate what is the percent error for a measurement of 5 yards. You have to calculate the percent error. So the percent error is 0.5 divided by the measurement, and the measurement is 2, I think. 5 it is. So just divide 0.5 over 2. So 0.5 times 0.5 divided by 5. That would be 0.5 divided by 5 is 0.1, and when you multiply it to 100, it would be 10%. That means the percent error is 10%. Got it? So the correct option is 10%. Okay, the next one is, what is the percent error for a measurement of 2 milliliter is a whole number. So the percent error is half of the 1 milliliter. That would be 0.5. Got it? So it would be 0.5 divided by 2. Got it? Because now measurement is 2. So you have to do 0.5 divided by 2. Got it? So 0.5 divided by 2 is 4%. It is 4%. Wait, let me calculate. 0.5 divided by 2 is 0.5 divided by 2. Sorry, 0.5 divided by 2. That is 0.25. Got it? So it would be 25%. When you multiply it with 100, it would be 0.25, and you have to multiply it to 100. It would be then 25%. Got it? So the correct option is 25%. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. What is the percent error for a measurement of 2 liters? So again, it measured to the whole number. So that means the percent error is 0.5. Got it? So just divide 0.5. It is. So 2 divided by 0.5 divided by 2. Got it? Let me just calculate. 0.5 divided by 2, that is 25%. Got it? 0.25, and when you multiply it to 100, it would be 25%. Got it? So the correct option is 25%. Okay, the next one is just 3 questions. That is 25%. Then okay. Okay, the next one is what is the percent error of the for a measurement of two pins? So you have to do the same thing we just did. The percent error is half of one pin. Got it? So half of one pin is, so again it is 25%. Got it? Okay, for the next one, what is the percent error for a measurement of 5 miles? So which is the correct option? It is 10%. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the final test of the chapter. So let's start with the final test of the chapter. But the thing, I don't know why. All the tests are completed, but the final test is not here. Now, what can we do? We have to do the final test of the chapter. Okay, let's just do more questions from the lesson. Percent error, area, and volume. Got it? Because it's a bit difficult and we did just one of them. Let's do one more, two, three more questions. That would be 19.7. Okay, the next one is, okay, what is the rectangular prism below is listed with its measured dimensions. Taking measured dimension into account, what is the percent error in its calculated volume? So you have to calculate the volume. Got it? So the volume of the prism is time width time height, I think it is. So first of all, you have to calculate the measured volume. Got it? It would be length time width time height. Just multiply all the values as it is. Got it? It would be 19 times 2 times 10. 19 times 20 times 10. So it is, let me just calculate. 19 times 20 times 10. It is 3800. Got it? It is 3800. Okay, now I'm going to calculate the maximum. It would be, you have to add, all the values are the whole number, so you have to add half of the unit. That would be W plus 0.5 and H plus 0.5. So it would be then 19.5 times 20.5 times 10.5. Got it? So just multiply all the values. It would be 19.5 times 20.5 times 10.5. Got it? So when you multiply, it would be 4197.35. Okay, now you have to calculate the minimum for the, so for the minimum you have to subtract 0.5 from each value and then you have to multiply them. Okay, so length minus 0.5 is 18.5 times 19.5 times h minus 10 minus 0, 9.5. Got it? So just multiply all the values. It would be 18.5 times 19.5 times 9.5. It would be 3427.125. Got it? Now you have to calculate you have to subtract maximum volume minus the measured one. Got it? Here you have 4197.35 minus 3800. It would be 397.35. Got it? Then you have to do minimum minus measured minus the minimum. Got it? You have to do 3800 minus 3727.125. It is 72.875. Okay, that means this is the maximum volume. That would be 397.35, and you have to divide it by the measured one. That's just divide by 3800 and then multiply by 100. 397.35 divided by 3800, that would be 0.10. Multiply it to the 100, it would be 10%. Got it? So the calculated value is 10%. So the correct option is 10%. Let's see. It is 10.5%. Got it? Okay, the next one is the rectangular prism. Let's just do the next one. Okay, you have to calculate the volume measured. So to calculate the volume measured, you have to do 7 times 20 times 3. It is 7 times 20 times 3. That would be 420. Got it? Now you have to calculate the maximum volume. It would be 7.5. Just add 0.5 to all the values. 20.5 and 3.5. Got it? So when you multiply them, it would be 7.5 times 20.5 times 3.5. It would be 538.125. Okay, now you have to calculate the minimum and just subtract 0.5 each value. It would be 6.5, 19.5, and 3 minus 0.5 is 2.5. So when you multiply them, they are 6.5 times 19.5 times 2.5. So it is 316.875. Okay, so just subtract the measured maximum volume out of the measured one. Got it? It would be 538.125 minus 420. So it is 118.125. Okay, then you have to calculate the measured one, subtract minimum. So it would be 420 minus 316.875. Got it? So it is 420 minus 316.875. That would be 103.125. Okay, so this is the maximum value. So just divide the maximum value by the measured value divided by 420. So it would be 118.125 divided by 420. It would be 0.28%. Got it? And that means it is 28%. Got it? So the correct option is 28%. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 9 maths. The chapter name is measurement. And here is the lessons we have covered today. We were working on the greatest possible error, then minimum and maximum area and volume. Then we did the error, percent error area and volume, and then we did the percent error. Got it? So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So that's all for today. If you have any question, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.